Yeah, let's go. Shout out the mountain and fish. I got Iggy and Woods doing right for the culture. If you just here for the views and the likes and just put on the mic, you a vulture. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it.
This your boy Iggy.
It's your boy Woods.
You are now tuned in to another episode of Hip Hop Hoops Podcast. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Listen, guys, continue to keep supporting Hip Hop Hoops.
Appreciate
we do
you.
it for you guys. We do it for the city.
Yes.
Show love. Continue to keep running those subs up on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're on TikTok.
We doing
We're
it.
on Facebook. We're everywhere.
We doing it, man.
Run up those numbers on Instagram.
Shout
We
out
do it for you
Title League,
guys.
baby.
Shout out Title League.
Emoji fingers all day.
Yes.
iPhone.
They said that they have the emojis on
Android.
On Android. I don't know,
Are they
I
gonna
never
throw
had
some
Android.
dollars our way? Because I've been calling them out for months now.
So
You know
they
what I mean?
changed
I'm
it.
just saying. I'm just saying, man.
All of a sudden they changed it.
All of a sudden. It's okay though. Android, you already know, man. Emoji fingers. Let's do
Yo,
it.
we gotta shout out Bobby
go.
Llewellyn, man.
Blue,
Wear.
baby. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir. We got neighborhood Nip in the building.
You know what I mean?
You know, my man got.
We
What are we talking about?
practice, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta love it, man.
Get your merch, man.
Get
Stop
your
playing.
merch.
Stop
you know
playing.
what I mean? It's for the culture.
Yes.
This is culture right here, man.
Hip hop and hoops.
You already know
What
what,
we
it
talking
is,
about?
baby.
What we talking
Come
about?
on now. What we really talking about? You know exactly what we're talking about. Let's go.
Listen, we want to get into Song of the Week.
Let's do it.
We got Damian Cruz. Damian Cruz featuring Road Runner. What is it called? Tap Dancing on a Brick. Let's get it.
Do it.
Flip, 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 flip. I'm top dancing on a brick, brick. Top dancing on a brick, brick. I'm top dancing on a brick, brick. Whip. Smell making me sick. I gotta press it real quick. I gotta make it stick. Charlie Chaplin with a stick. Fliggity, fliggity wrist. 45 by my hip. Killing it with 36. Fuck up a brick. Tapping out real quick. Say when I tap in your bitch. Like being sneaky, trying to tap on my shit. Yeah, I hitting your bitch from the back. You can say that I gave it a tap. We let her pussy was flowing, think they was broken, been off the top. Top in real quick. Quick in the draw like Billy the Kid. Running away with the dough. Safely I slid. Over the border, over the bridge.
Tap Dancing on a Brick.
Tap dancing on
Damian
a
Cruz
brick.
featuring Roadrunner. What's your
Damn.
thoughts on that song?
Got me wanting to tap dance right now, man. I feel like I could tap dance. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Yo, chat goes hard though.
Okay.
Goes hard.
Listen,
like
I need guys to follow my man, Bobby Llewellyn, man. His Instagram, follow his Instagram. It's B22LEW, man. Follow him on the gram.
baby.
Listen, this is where the merch, you can get the merch there, man.
Culture,
Don't miss
man.
out. Blue
Fit,
wear.
man. Culture
Feel me?
fit, dog.
Yes,
Let's go.
sir. What's your thoughts on this song, man? Damian
No,
Cruz.
I love the way the word tap.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is that they're playing with that word tap nicely. You know
Right,
what I
right.
mean? Control out delete. But yes, they're utilizing the word, and yo, the track goes hard, man.
It goes
That's
hard,
wordplay at its finest, man.
Beat is crazy. Yeah.
Dope. You know what I mean? And Roadrunner's been doing this thing for a
Been
hot
doing
minute.
this
So
thing,
shout
yeah.
out Roadrunner, man. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, I like the trap, man.
Yeah.
Raise up those numbers for us. man.
Yes,
Let's do it,
sir, man. Shout out Damian Cruz, man.
Damian
Tap
Cruz,
dancing.
let's go.
Let's get into NBA playoffs.
Yes.
We didn't talk about it last week. It was just, I don't know. What do you feel about this playoff so far?
I love it.
The finals.
I love it. You know what? Like everybody's calling me a Boston bandwagon.
Well, you kind of
jumper.
are.
No, I'm
You
not.
kinda are.
First of all, I'm a Raptor. I'm a Raptor dude
You don't
all day.
The rap.
I'm
Boston's in
a
there?
Raptors dude all day, every day, and that'll never change.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think the common denominator right now, you know, because first of all, let me bring it back real quick. Every time we played Boston this year, we got our asses whooped.
Yes.
You understand? And I'm just like, yo, these guys are nice.
Yeah.
But I still feel like Toronto, if they get their act together, you know what I mean? It's the only team that could really give them a challenge. That's what I think.
Only team?
That's what I personally feel.
Woods,
That's how
come
I
on, man.
personally.
It's too early.
That's how
Stop
I
this
personally
nonsense.
feel.
The only team?
Considering we're coming from the best division in the NBA, which is the Atlantic. Say what you want. The Atlantic division is the best division in the NBA.
So the
period.
Raptors are the only team that can give the Boston
See, you just heard
Celtics-
that part. You're not hearing the part where I said the
That's
Atlantic
that's
division.
all I can hear right now.
The Atlantic division is the best division in the NBA.
Okay.
Right now. And it's been
Gotcha.
like that for the last
Gotcha.
maybe
So now
2
let's
or
go
3
back
years.
to the whole Boston
Yes.
Raptors thing.
Yes.
Raptors are the only team that can give the Celtics
I think
a
once, I mean, Scotty Barnes is a game changer once he gets everything together. You know what I mean?
He
the
hasn't
only
gotten
way-
it together yet. though.
It's coming though. It takes time. You know, it's still We're
This
still
is year
stirring.
4, sir.
It's okay. Still
year
stirring up in the
4.
pot. It's all right. It's all
I'm just
What are we
looking-
gonna do? We're gonna move like how the media moved with Anthony Edwards and call him the next MJ, and then watch him get slapped up by the Mavs?
Yeah, but
What are we
Anthony
doing?
Edwards is on the All-NBA team.
That's okay. That's okay.
Like Scotty Barnes made an
All-rookie.
All-Star because someone was
All-star.
injured.
No, just go by progression. Rookie
Rookie
of
of
the
the
year,
year
all rookie team. Following year, follow that up with an All-Star, right?
because somebody was hurt.
So be it. Is he on
Let's
the
get some
All-Star team?
context.
You can provide context all we want, but then it comes to the Raptor chip and
He-
playoffs right
listen,
now. Let's not do that
Let's
context stuff.
look at year
Let's-
4, Vince Carter. Look at year 4, Shea. Look
Yeah.
at year 4, LeBron.
Yeah,
Look at if we're looking at him in that light,
yeah.
then you got to look at some of the people that came before him and what they did in year 4,
Fair
year
enough.
3.
Fair enough. I'll give you that. He got
Can't-
hurt too. But all
Nah,
I'm
man,
saying
I don't
is,
wanna hear. He,
all
he,
I
he-
am saying is the Raptors are a team that could challenge the Celtics if they get their shit together. That's all I'm saying.
Anyways, man, we
That's
always
all I'm
got we always
saying.
got to find
But
some way to put the Raptors
You
in this
don't
conversation.
know. That's why you asked me the question, so I'm going to answer the
listen,
question.
Let's talk about.
Let's talk about the test. I hear everybody talking about, Boston has not been tested.
I was the one who said that.
You
100%.
said that,
Yes.
right? But my thing is like they've been the test the whole year.
Okay.
From the beginning of the season
It looks that
till
way.
now.
It looks that way.
So what do you expect if they were 3rd in defense, I believe, overall in the regular season, 5th in scoring,
Mhm.
right? And I'm just like, yo, fams, these guys are really setting the tone, which they did all season long. Number 1 team in the East,
Yep.
number 1 team in the NBA.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
what do you expect? The number 1 team in the NBA, how are they going to be challenged in the playoffs, especially in the East? That's a question I'm just throwing out there. You know what I mean? They were supposed to beat the teams that were in front of them, regardless, no?
Yeah.
So
I'm looking at it. Giannis didn't play. Halliburton didn't play. Jimmy Butler didn't
Right.
play. So
Donovan
those are my
Mitchell
things.
didn't
But
play
you are right.
the last 2 games.
You are
but when
right.
they were
You
healthy,
play,
they
you
played,
play who's in front of you, and that's all
and they
that matters.
slapped them up
Yep.
convincingly. I think they're 15-3 in the playoffs right now, including the
This is their
finals.
3rd game they lost.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Mavs.
So let's talk about the series.
Yeah.
Why is it a 3-1 lead right now? They play tomorrow.
right.
The Celtics, they're going back home to Boston.
Right.
They can end the series and win the championship tomorrow.
Yup. I think they are.
Why is this series looking like this, the way it is right now?
Why wouldn't it look like that? I mean, Boston is just better than the Mavs. They have a
What's happening?
They have a deeper team. They're picking on Luka.
Right.
Luka has 0 defense, and the way to beat these guys is attack Luka. Kyrie, it was almost like a cakewalk for Kyrie from the Western Conference playoffs to the Western Conference Finals, I should say.
What do you mean
You know,
a cakewalk?
Cakewalk in regards to matchups. He's going against smaller guards.
He just went against Ant Edwards and cooked him. He's not smaller. What are you talking about?
Mike Conley, you know what I mean? Flipping Ant Edwards mentally.
What are you talking about right now?
Mentally,
No, hold on.
Let's go eye test.
Let's go
eye
back.
test. Mentally, Ant Edwards didn't want nothing to do
But
with Kyrie.
he was guarding him. Listen, but hold up.
What are we talking
We're
about? right
talking.
now?
Let's go.
Okay,
let's
see what
look
you're
at.
saying.
Let's look at what the Mavs what they faced.
Right.
First round. Who they
Right.
go against?
Clippers.
Which small guard you talking about over
What do
there?
you mean with small guy? He was going up against
PG was guarding him.
Right.
Terrence Mann was guarding him.
right.
James Harden was guarding him. None of them are small.
Mentally
all 6'5".
weak. Mentally weak, man. Mentally weak. They didn't
They're
know.
all
They didn't,
6'5".
They didn't want it.
Now let's go to
All right,
second round.
All right. Maybe
Second
small
round.
guards is a wrong word.
It's 100% wrong.
All right.
100%
Maybe it's
wrong.
a wrong word, but
I'm just
these
here
are
to
guys,
correct you.
These are guys that he's seen more than twice in the regular season, and he was cooking them regardless. If you're gonna guard him 1-on-1, you're getting cooked. Period. Am I wrong to say that? Am I
Okay.
wrong to say that? Man didn't want nothing to do with the man, bro. Were you watching? I'm watching him fully gap him. Kyrie will give him one jab step, the man's flying back, waiting for help. You know what gets real bad? And I know solid guards that know how to handle their rock.
Yo.
When they call for a screen, and then the defender, because he doesn't want to get cooked, he anticipates, he goes over the screen, and we just fake using the screen and we just blow by him. That's all I was
Yo,
seeing.
you
He don't
sound-
want,
You sound real passionate
of
right now.
course, because
about
I'm
this.
watching Kyrie cook these
You
guys.
sound real
I'm
passionate.
watching Kyrie cook flipping man. Norm Powell did not want nothing to do with him.
But
PG.
who wanted any? No,
I'm
okay,
just-
so
I'm-
second round.
Second round.
Number one team in the Western Conference.
Right. Lou Dort was giving him the business. What saved Mavs
Lou Dort
from
was giving who the business?
defensively? Was giving
Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Kyrie
Yes.
was still cooking. What are you
He was
talking
still
about?
cooking, but he had to work for it.
It don't matter.
I'm just saying Lou Dort was giving him the business, bro.
You can't give him the business, but he still averaged 20-something. That don't make no sense.
You can say it don't make no sense. I'm just going by the eye test. You're talking about overall numbers. I'm talking about the game, bro. I'm talking
Are
about
you
the game.
watching
Some of
the
the games,
game?
I watched every game.
Are
And
you
these guys were
sure?
at one point, these guys were losing. It went 6 games?
7 games.
It won 7 games.
Yeah.
Point proven.
Yeah, but that's the number 1 team against the 5th seed.
Number 1 team, cool. But
They're the number 1 team.
I said they were at a disadvantage because they didn't have no interior. They were getting killed from the interior. From Ivy and what's my guy? What's his name? Gafford?
Dan Gafford.
Dan Gafford. Like, those guys didn't have to do much. They didn't really have to do much. They were catching lobs and they were just getting force fed down low.
So I'm going. Let's go back to the original question.
Yeah.
Why is it a 3-1 lead? Like,
All right. The length, the athleticism,
control the lead.
control of the league.
Yeah.
Right? Of the Boston Celtics perimeter defense.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And they're just better on the ball defenders. Period. I'm talking about from Drew to
White.
to White to JB, JT. Just pick your poison. Like, you're gonna have to deal with that. That's what Kyrie has to go up against. And
So are you blaming Kyrie for why they're losing right now?
I'm happy that they made it.
No, because you're talking about Kyrie, but you're not talking about Luka.
No,
And
but
Luka is the one that's on TV that everybody's talking about. They're picking on him.
You guys praise him. I'm just saying.
He's still the best player in the
I already
series.
said JT was better than Luka, and this is one of the reasons why. Because JT plays both sides of the ball.
But JT hasn't been playing well.
Kobe didn't play well in Game 7. I'm just saying when he played a game.
One game.
I'm just saying, bro.
We're talking about JT. If right now, I'm gonna ask you this question. I want everybody to answer this question.
Yeah.
Right now, who is the Finals MVP of this
Jason Tatum.
No, he's not.
Yes,
Stop
he
it.
is, man.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I want to know in the comments who is the Finals MVP.
Look at his numbers.
Then what do you mean?
Look at his numbers.
He just scored 15 yesterday.
How much
Or
did JB
on
score?
Friday.
How much did JB score?
He
And he took
played
more
horrible.
shots. And he took more shots. Talk about
We
that.
can go
please.
into it.
Yes,
Like,
he
we
did.
can actually
talk about it.
like
If you want.
no.
Because everybody's like, oh, JB, great game 1, which he did. Great game 2. JT had 31 game 3. Nobody wants to talk about that. Oh,
Finally.
JB's 30. Now it's a finally thing. But what did he do?
He's been playing horrible.
What did
Why do you think J Kidd said what he said?
Why did J Kidd is getting out coached.
He is getting
was digging in
out-coached.
his bag to try and develop a little controversy. Bring back that controversy between JT and JB, supposedly. Yeah, you're looking at them. Look at the box score, please. Game 3. No, sorry. Yeah, game 3. No, we're not talking about game 3. We're talking about
Game 4.
Game 4. Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Game 4.
If Banham
Let's
didn't
see.
quit, JT was on the verge of dropping 30. Easy.
When?
That game.
After by lose and he's down by 35.
I'm just saying, if they didn't
What?
quit.
Does that really matter?
I'm just saying.
The score is 122 to 84.
I just want to
The
throw
score
that
was
out there.
182.
Look
So
at
he
the box
scored.
score. Look
So
at
he
the
scored
box score.
30.
I'm just saying, look at the box score, please.
Last game he scored 15 last
He
game.
scored 15.
Yeah.
On how many shots?
On 10 shots.
And how many shots did JB take?
Jaylen Brown he was 3 for 11. He had 10 points.
Okay.
He shot 12 times.
Right.
So he shot 2 more times.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
So one was 4 for 10, one was 3 for 12.
Right.
You thought it was going to be worse than that?
No,
huh?
I know. I'm just saying.
You thought it was going to be worse than that?
No.
2 more shots. Got him.
Got
him.
No, because I'm bringing it back to game 3.
Got him.
JT had 31 points. JB had 30 points, and everybody's talking about JB's 30.
Game 3. We'll go game 3. Well, let me go through this quickly. Tatum had 31. He shot 26 times. Jaylen Brown had 30. He shot 22 times.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Who has more assists? Who's averaging more assists? Who's averaging more rebounds?
Jaylen Brown had 8. He had 8 rebounds to Jason Tatum's 6 rebounds. He had 8 assists. Jaylen Brown had 8 assists to Jason Tatum's 5 assists.
Okay, that's cool. What about game 1, game 2? If we're talking about assists and rebounds, you can do that all you want, Iggs. I'm just saying overall.
And he shot less times, and he had 30. Jaylen, he shot 4 less.
Right.
He was 12.
Cool.
He was 12 for 22.
That's cool.
Jason Tatum was 11 for 26.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum had 31. Brown had 30.
Okay. That's cool.
Okay.
All right.
You want to go to another game? That was game 3. Game 3. Let's go to game 2. Let's go to game 2. We're just, I'm not picking on him, guys. This is
better.
educational purposes. That's all. That's what we like to do. So Jason Tatum had 18 in game 2. He was 6 for 22.
Yeah.
9 rebounds. He had
Yeah.
12 assists.
Say that again. Don't brush off the 12.
Assists.
Thank you.
Great.
Say it with your chest, please.
Great.
There you go.
Jaylen Brown, he played 3 less minutes. He was 8 for 15, had 21.
Okay. How many assists?
7 rebounds.
Yeah.
And 7 assists.
Okay. Cool.
That looks like another game for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Looks like another game for Jaylen Brown. Let's go game 1. This is the outlier right here, I think. Let's box score. Listen, guys, Google is free. The ESPN app is free. You go on there and you can figure out everything. So game 1, this was no, this is not game 1. Sorry. Let's go game 1. Game 1, Jason Tatum, 6 for 16. Had 11 rebounds. She did. But he had 16 points. Jaylen Brown, and mind you, Jason Tatum played 42 minutes.
Right.
How much is a game? How much minutes is in a game? 48, right?
48, yeah.
Okay. 48, he played 42. Jaylen Brown played 37 minutes at 22 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists.
That's cool.
I close my case.
There's nothing to close. Hold up. Before
Close
you close
my case.
it, before you close
Jaylen Brown played better in every single game. The one game that Jason Tatum played better, they lost by 40. The one game that Tatum played better than Jaylen Brown in the finals, they lost by 30. Okay. So that shit don't even matter.
And you know what else? Don't matter. Can I throw in something else? Primary, and I brought this up a couple episodes ago.
You said it with your chest now.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, of course. When you're the defensive assignment, when you're the primary person that the defense is looking at, which he is, JT is, of course, if I'm going against secondary defenders, I'm going to cook them. Don't say that.
They're both going against secondary defenders.
No, they're not.
What are we talking about? Who defends on Dallas? Who defends on Dallas?
Who defends on Dallas?
Who does?
What do you mean who does?
Who defends on Dallas?
Washington right now is their primary defender, on the ball defender. They're still trying to figure it out. There we go.
Who's Washington?
I don't know, man. Somebody that you just said was a great pickup for them, and that was a great pickup for Dallas to pick up from
DJ
Charlotte.
Washington?
Yeah. You can laugh at it all you want.
He's a perimeter defender?
You can laugh at it all you want.
What?
Here we go.
What are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying, though.
What are we talking about here?
That's what I'm saying.
Who defends on Dallas on the perimeter?
All I'm saying is
Jones?
JB.
Cool. Jones?
Who
is the primary defender on any one of these guys? Luka?
No, you can't say
Jason Tatum is cooking Luka? Oh, my God. He's cooking Kyrie? Oh, my God. Really?
So why...
Jones? Who weighs 170? Really? Is that what we're talking about?
That's exactly what we're talking about, bro. You got to guard,
Yo, let's move on, man.
You got to guard, though.
Let's move on. I was going to ask you who is better between Jaylen Brown and Tatum. I think the numbers speak for itself right now.
Who made first team? Did JB make first team? Did JDB make any all NBA teams?
You were mad that he didn't make an all NBA team.
No, answer my question.
You were mad that he didn't.
Don't try to flip it.
You said he should have made.
Did JB make any all NBA teams?
He didn't make an all NBA team.
So argument's done.
But does this look like
he ain't a top 15 then?
Does this look like
is he a top 15?
Tell me on the score who looks like a top 5 player in the NBA.
Top 15?
We're saying that Tatum is a top 5 player in the NBA.
Like I said, Kobe had a bad game against Boston.
This is a game.
In Game 7.
We're talking about a whole series.
All I'm saying, you can say whatever.
This is a whole series.
Bro.
This is a whole series. This is more than a series.
So when
Tatum been shitting the bed since last series too.
Listen. When JT
I can pull the numbers up.
When JT gets his Finals MVP, provide an apology for the man, bro.
I 100% will. That ain't happening. Anyways, Luka's defense. Is this a problem?
Oh man, it's a problem, bro.
Because they're hunting him, and he must have lost about 15 pounds in the series alone. Because that boy he's trying so hard, but he just can't. He's slow-footed. He looks real bad out there. He's shooting shots and he's falling on the ground, not getting back, complaining to refs. Complaining to refs.
Yes.
Luka's defense. Now my question to you is: can Luka be the best player in the NBA, and not being able to play the other end?
You nailed it right there. You have to play the other end. At the end of the day,
that's my question for you guys too. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, if you can't play both sides, there's no way you can be considered the best player in the NBA.
Okay, well then hear me out now, because they talk about the best player in the NBA for the last couple of years. They said it's been Joker. He can't play no defense either.
That kind of got exposed by Minnesota. You know what I mean? In regards to providing so many different bigs, having him play against so many different bigs. But that's a good point. My whole thing is, when we say best player, you know what I mean? You can be a stat stuffer like James Harden, because that's what Luka's kind of reminded me of.
Mm-hmm.
But if it doesn't translate to wins, you cannot be considered the best player. Joker is only considered the best player because he was winning, and he was winning chips. Well, a chip, and getting MVPs, and he's filling up the stat sheet. Cool.
Right.
But, not playing defense or having that one-on-one type defense,
his defense looks bad.
If it doesn't translate to winning, if you can't get a chip out of it, getting a chip for Joker kind of trumped it. Kind of trumped any talk about his defense. So we could talk about his offense and the impact he has on the game, but he got a chip out of it, so that kind of helps him with the defensive talk. Right now with Luka, he ain't gonna see a chip playing this way.
No,
he's not seeing a chip, and no. Boston is picking that out, man.
So my last question to you, but for you with this whole series, if the Celtics win the championship, which it looks like they're gonna do it,
they're gonna get their 18th. They're gonna get their 19th,
because they this is what they use as far as the criteria of being the best player in the NBA.
Yeah.
If Jaylen Brown wins Finals MVP, does that mean that he's the best player in the NBA? Because this is one of the criteria that they use.
He's a $300 million man.
I'm just asking. They said Joker was the best player in the NBA when he won because he won the championship. He was Finals MVP. Curry, KD,
but
Kawhi,
MVP of the league as well. Everybody that we're bringing up other than Kawhi,
Giannis.
Everybody we're bringing up other than Kawhi,
they won the final. They won a league.
They won a league MVP as well. You know what I mean? But to answer your question, would he be? He wouldn't be the face, but he's gonna put everybody on notice. Hopefully he gets a 1-2 sponsorships. You know what I mean? He still doesn't have a signature shoe yet.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But this to me, this whole playoff run, JB put everybody on notice. And I'm going out on a limb saying, yo, fams, Boston if they win this chip, they can go back to back.
So this is my other I just came to my mind. If Boston wins this championship, we got Tatum, who's like 26.
Mm-hmm.
Brown is like 25 or 20.
Right.
So I think 27.
Yeah.
The core is still young.
Very.
Do you see the Celtics running off like 4 or 5 chips and being a dynasty?
I don't know about 4 or 5. I could say 2. I could say 2, maybe 3. They could probably get their 8 if they can get their 20th banner within the next 4 years.
Right.
Yeah, we can call them a dynasty in this day and age.
Okay.
And then by that time, you know what I mean? JB is going to be considered a superstar, bro. But right now, I don't think he's still considered a superstar, even though, ball players know, JB's a problem. He's a superstar. For sure.
It's so crazy because you were just shitting on JB.
I wasn't shitting on him,
like 2
bro.
minutes ago. Now you're okay. Anyways, let's leave this segment. Yo, Jerry West, man. The logo. He passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Jerry West, the logo. I want to ask you, should the NBA find a new logo, or should they just keep Jerry West as the logo?
I say keep this logo. What's wrong with it? What are we gonna do? The MJ logo? You know what I
mean?
That
would look sick.
We're gonna go with the Kobe logo.
That'd be sick too.
You know what I mean? I feel like
how did he become the? You know what? Really, the NBA said that he's not. This is not a silhouette of him. Mm-hmm. Because they didn't want to. He said, "Y'all using my image. You got to pay me."
Yeah.
And they said that it wasn't his. They said it wasn't his image,
right.
So they didn't have to pay him.
Right.
But what? I don't know. I think they should change the logo, man. Like, how did he get? Like, no disrespect. Obviously he's a great player.
Mm-hmm.
But how did he become the logo of the league? Like,
my thing is when you're getting an MVP award, a Finals MVP,
and you lose, yeah.
That's unheard of.
That's unheard of.
Right?
I've never heard of that before.
So that stands out to me. And
that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Him drafting Kobe.
Oh man.
That was huge. The way he turned around the Memphis Grizzlies organization. And they said that was a fluke. He goes, all right, let me go to Golden State. Let me be a counselor or I forgot what he was.
Consultant or something like that.
Consultant to Golden State. You've seen what Golden State turned into. You know what I mean? It's like everything this man touched
just went to gold.
Right. So we gotta pay respect to that. He was a basketball mind.
Yes.
There's a lot of snippets going out of him. There's so many snippets going out of Mr. West. But one that stuck to me was he was saying something along the lines of everybody's calling themselves a dog, a dog, a dog. Go, that was a wolf. It's like, dog, drop the mic right there. Man. Like, you know what I mean? He was just different. Yeah. So yeah, man. Like I said, he was a basketball mind. Everything he touches went to gold, from winning a finals MVP but with a losing team. Kobe Bryant, class of 96, I still think is the best NBA draft class of all time.
Best class.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, what he did
for him to see all that talent, most of the talent was really pretty much gone. Iverson was gone. Camby was gone. Ray Allen was gone. Stephon Marbury was gone. So a lot of the talent was gone at that time. But to be able to see at 13, like, to see in this kid and tell Shaq and all these guys, this guy's going to be a star.
Right.
And it happened.
Right.
Is insane. Like, his eye for talent is crazy.
Insane. You know,
and then what he's doing with the Clippers, man, he made them relevant again.
Made them really, super relevant. I forgot to mention the Clippers, but like just the Memphis one was dope to see.
Right,
You know what I mean? And then following that up with what he helped build at
Golden State. Right.
Come on, man. He's the logo, bro. Even if they don't want to pay him, we all know that's the logo for real.
Okay. All right. Okay. So WNBA season is here. We're about 12 games in. I want to say all the attention through the season so far has been on Caitlin Clark.
Right.
But I want to talk about Angel Reese.
Yes.
I will say I was one of those guys who felt like her game wouldn't translate to the league. I just didn't. I was like, her game is this. She is not really great offensively. Kind of looks like, really raw.
Right.
She could rebound the hell out of the ball. I said she'll do that for sure, which she's doing, but she's averaging 10 rebounds. We got to give this girl some credit, man. She's doing her thing. I'm not going to lie. And I think she's at the top of the rookie list right now as rookie of the year.
Right.
This girl's averaging, I think, like 12 and 10 right now. Her last 5 games, 14 and 10, 20 and 10, 13 and 13, 16 and 11, 13 and 10. Those are her last 5 games.
Oh, man. She's backing it up.
Yo, double machine.
Yes.
And she has that nasty streak in her. She doesn't back down. She's getting hit, not as much as Caitlin Clark.
Right.
She is getting hit.
Still getting hit.
But she's not talking about it. She's doing her thing. I felt when she spoke on when I kind of felt like she was like, pick me, like one of those pick me, when she was like, she's not the only girl that you need to be talking about. I was one of the reasons why they're watching now. I kind of felt like, you ain't got to say that.
Just let your game.
Just let your game speak what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna see it.
Right.
Well, what's your thoughts on Angel Reese?
Oh man, you nailed you pretty much nailed everything, man. She's a dog, man. Like what she was doing at LSU, it's kind of translating what she's doing with Chicago right now, man. Like, she is a trendsetter. She works hard. She has a motor.
Oh, man.
That Chicago team, her and my girl
Cardozo.
That's gonna be like, that could possibly be like a Twin Towers type movement as the season progresses in the future for that franchise as well. Yeah, man, she's a winner, bro.
Oh man,
she's a winner. At the end of the day, that's if you need to build a team around someone, you know what I mean, foundation wise. Come on, man, you need someone to clean up the interior. And yeah, she's a winner, man.
She's doing her thing.
She's a winner, man.
Going back to Caitlin Clark's situation, she was left off the Olympic team. This has been the headlines for like the whole week. A lot of former NBA players, a lot of like reporters, analysts, all that stuff. They're on TV, and they said like, who is she going to replace?
Bottom line.
Like Diana Taurasi,
and I think
like Kelsey Plum. Who is she going to replace?
Diane said it herself. Like, she said she had to win a couple chips. She had to like put in some work to even get acknowledged to be put on that squad. Like, you know what I mean? And I think they're sticking with that. Put in more work. Develop your resume a bit.
Okay, so
before you get selected.
On the other end, playing devil's advocate,
mm-hmm.
you have guys like Stephen A. Smith and guys who are in the media, and they are speaking on this situation like, don't complain about wanting the game to grow if you're not going to ride this wave. And I feel like a lot of the females are like insulted, like we don't have to ride her wave. Like, what is your thoughts on him saying that?
Yeah.
Because he's saying we're gonna win regardless. We've won 7 straight.
Right.
If you remove somebody and put her here,
right,
so the game can grow globally,
right,
so we can get this money up for you guys.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on his comments?
I get what he's saying from a business standpoint.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's all he's saying. Like,
right.
Obviously, he's like, yo, every girl deserves to make this team.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on it? But business.
Right. And
let's ride this wave.
Like the business and the entertainment factor of professional basketball. I get it. It has to be a 50-50 thing. But like, it's tough, man. Like you said, they won 7 straight gold medals.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's going to be 8, possibly.
It's going to be 8.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Our girl's going to have something to say about that.
Right? But it's tough. It's tough. Because I understand what Stephen A is saying. And maybe
you're the select you're on the committee. You are a part of the committee of selecting these girls, these 12 girls. Do you put Caitlin Clark on this team or not?
So who are you gonna take out?
You got Kelsey Plum. You got Diana Taurasi.
Yeah.
Man, you got some players, man. I'm not sure
that you're loyal to. You know what I mean? Through the program, there's that aspect too. Like, you know what I mean?
She wasn't because she was playing in the tournament. She wasn't able to go to the practices and the trials and things like that.
Right. So there's so many factors behind it, but it's more than a money grab. I think Caitlin's gonna be in the W for a while. She ain't going nowhere. Her stock is only gonna rise. You know what I mean? She'll probably make the team next year. You know what I mean? And what? Right now, I think it was the right decision to make. This Olympics, Paris is going to be dope.
Right.
They're going to secure that eighth medal regardless. That 8th gold. I'm calling it from now. Like, you know what I mean?
They're gonna beat our girls, man.
It hurts me to say it, but I think they're gonna probably beat us in overtime.
What are you calling it now?
Yeah, I mean, in the gold medal game.
So I said overtime.
And it's gonna be so controversial. It's gonna be a call that didn't go our way that was supposed to go our way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You see it already.
A foul call that puts them on the
watch this happen.
That puts Diane on the line. You know what I mean? In overtime to win, and they're gonna beat us by 1.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with you. I think they made the right decision.
Yeah.
She has time. She's not going anywhere. So if we're talking about riding this wave, I don't think this Caitlin Clark wave is going to go away anytime soon. So they have time to ride this wave if that's what they're trying to do.
Right.
So I think this was the right time.
I think so.
If you removed her, it would have been nasty.
Mm-hmm.
And America's being loyal to the players where they're. So that's cool. Moving along to hip hop. So we've been the Drake's beef has come and gone, but it still feels like it's here.
Like I said, my thing is like we just witnessed the biggest hip hop battle in history.
Right.
In history.
Okay.
Like in hip hop history, in the culture.
Right.
This is the biggest.
What is the culture? Because they say we don't have the culture.
We don't have the culture.
Here.
It's all
so
good.
What is the culture?
If we're just a visitor,
I keep asking what the culture is and can't nobody explain. They're like, well, you got to grow up in the hood and this and that.
Okay. Cool.
Right. Okay.
All right.
They don't like the way we sound.
They don't like the way we sound, but like
we got to say, yo, cuz, what's up, cuz? Run this fade, cuz. We got to talk like that.
We got to talk like that.
What's up, cuz?
Nah, I'm gonna stick with A. I'm gonna continue
to
say
cuz? You
What's
a
wrong
mark.
with this guy, A? I don't care, man. I'm gonna keep our lingo
What's
going.
Up, Mark?
You know what I mean? But anyhow, yeah, I feel like what was the question?
Just we were talking about the rap beef.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The biggest hip hop beef ever.
Right.
Like, come on, man. We just can't throw it away. We just because it's over now, not bring it up or talk about it. Like, you know.
But I don't
mean?
think it's over.
I don't think it's over
You know,
either.
I think Drake's cooking right now.
I think so
Academic said something on his post where, yo, new Drake's on the way.
Right.
That boy on the farm.
Come on,
like,
man.
he cooking. And then,
cooking, bro.
Kendrick, he got the Juneteenth concert.
The Juneteenth, he's
coming
gonna
up
probably
on Wednesday,
play all those diss tracks.
and he probably going to invite everybody that hates Drake.
Yeah.
What is your thoughts on that concert?
I mean, we know who really despises the boy. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them there. You know what I mean? I won't be surprised to see certain bloggers there. You know what I mean? And then doing their massive review about how he sold out the forum, and how the performance was. I bet you it's going to be based off of Drake's Slave Line. What were your thoughts on when Drake said, Kendrick sounds like he's rapping to free the slaves?
Why? I don't understand why that was so. Like, if any other artist said that, they wouldn't have a problem with it.
Feel me?
But because he's half white, he can't say that.
Right. You know what I mean? So I think that's gonna be the basis, the foundation of Juneteenth, really and truly. That's gonna be the talking point. That's what everybody's gonna be talking about.
I like how Drake got this guy owning up now.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, he's going to speak to the kids at Compton College.
Right.
Go back to your hood, sir.
Right.
Now all of a sudden he's doing this concert on Juneteenth.
Right.
Right. I'm still waiting for Whitney to like speak up though on those allegations. Like, I ain't forget about that. Those are some serious allegations. And I would think as a fiance or whatever the case may be, she would come out and say, that didn't happen.
Right.
And lay it to bed. She hasn't come out yet, so I don't know. I'm just waiting. Those are some serious allegations.
We will see. We will see, man.
I think it's going to be Drake. I mean, it's going to be Kendrick and Friends. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
And he's going to bring out every single artist that hates Drake. And this is going to be a Drake bashing concert. Because nobody cares about no other song by Kendrick. And these Kendrick fans are worse than LeBron James fans. They are terrible.
They're loyal,
They called us. No, they're not loyal.
They're loyal.
What are they loyal about?
They're loyal.
They came out of nowhere. I really think that they hate Drake more than they actually like Kendrick. Because when you ask them, where's the music?
Right.
What songs do you like? They
guys
can't
are
even
glazing.
tell us.
You guys are glazing. Two grown men. Get off your
stop.
Yo, that was a foul line, man. Easy with the glazing.
Well, when you go on their page and they look at their page and you see what's going on in their life, it's not too exciting, sir. So stop it. When we're bringing up facts. They go somewhere else with it. That makes no sense. Let's just talk facts.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? When I asked for this run on the Kendrick Lamar run, we 5 albums in 15 years. That ain't no run to me.
Right.
When a guy like Jay-Z started from 96 and went to 2003 straight, that's 8 years straight.
Yep.
Every summer he was dropping. That's a run. And Nas did it from 94 to 2003. And the longest break he took was 3 years, not 5 like Kendrick.
Right.
That is a run.
Facts.
Drake did it as well, where he had like a 7-year run. And when he dropped every year, what are we talking about?
50 did the same.
50 had a run.
You know what I mean?
All artists, no artist, I've never heard of an artist take 5 years.
Right.
They don't like those facts. They're going to say we're glazers. They're going to say all those other things.
Right.
It's cool. It's cool. But my other question to you is, with Drake, is Drake the most battle-tested rapper of all time?
Of course he is. Like,
Kendrick. Right? Pusha. Common Sense.
Common.
Who else we got? Rick Ross.
like the whole production teams.
Joe Buttons.
He
came up with a diss track. Joe Buttons.
He did.
Using Drake's.
He did.
You know
what I mean?
Future.
The Weeknd. Nav.
The Weeknd. Nav.
All these guys. You know what I mean?
Is he the most battle tested? I don't know if I know a rapper. Maybe 50 is probably the only one I could think of.
Right.
That just went against the whole industry pretty much.
And not just anybody. They went against some top
heavyweights. Like Jay had a moment where Jay was battling Cam, Nas, of course. But bro, I don't know about man.
Nah. And he's still here.
Still here.
You know what I mean? Chefing up some hits.
chefing up the hits.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Get ready. Yo, no, I haven't seen it. I don't think we will ever see something like this again.
Right.
For maybe another 15 years. Who knows? But yeah.
My question to you guys, man, I want to know, is Drake the most battle-tested rapper of all time? Talk to us in the comments.
Yes.
Hip hop, we got Rick Ross.
Yeah.
The real Rick Ross.
Yes.
He was on Joe Rogan podcast and he was speaking on Officer Ricky. William Roberts.
Come on, man. Officer Ricky.
He said every time he sees him in person, he runs.
What do you expect him to do?
I don't think Rick Ross can run though, so I think he's lying.
No, he can run still. He can run. He can run a bit. You know
he can drive off somewhere, but I don't think he can run. What is your thoughts on this, man? Because you've been saying this for a long time.
I've been saying 50 through the death blow, and nobody caught it when he got called out for being a CO.
Right.
After being the biggest drug deal that you've seen so far.
Right.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ricky Ross. And we found out he was a CO. At that time, a lot of 50 haters, you know what I mean? We're like, yo, 50 lost the beef.
Right.
You lost. Rick Ross beat you. But time out. We just unveiled that you were a CO. You know what I mean? And then to find out, he probably didn't even think Rick Ross was coming out of jail, maybe. You know what I mean? The real Rick Ross. When the real Rick Ross comes out, and I never seen a picture with them two.
No.
You know what I mean? I never seen anything.
He did not.
You know what I mean? Like with 50 Cent, he got his name from one of I guess it was like an OG from his hood, the original 50 Cent. And 50 Cent, the artist, pays homage by dealing with his daughter. You know what I mean? Breaking his daughter off, the original 50 Cent.
The original 50 Cent,
you know,
right.
Breaking off his daughter with some change and, you know, keeping the name alive. You know what I mean? I didn't see any of that with the new Rick Ross and the original Rick Ross.
Did Nas Escobar ask Escobar to use that name? I'm just saying. Go ahead. You know what I mean?
So I'm just happy. I'm not happy, but I'm happy that, you know, he's getting called out for the fraud he is, man. No disrespect.
But does it matter because he still was able to make a career out of his whole thing?
Yeah,
he was still able to buy 150 wing stops, lemon pepper. He was still able to do this.
Pay the man. You're using my name. I'm alive. Pay me.
Do something.
I seen something along the lines of The Game saying he got sued by Triple H for using the name The Game. You know what I mean?
Damn, I didn't know that, yeah.
So maybe the original Rick Ross should sue the dude.
He can't.
Man.
He tried, and because it was like, I don't know. It was I forget the legal terms, but he tried.
Okay.
And it didn't. It just fell through because it was too late. He just came out of jail, and it just messed up. It wasn't in his favor.
Just principle alone. You know what I mean? If I know I'm using your name, Iggs, and I just made a massive career, I just developed a crazy career by using your name and your storyline. Because people look up Rick Ross and like, oh shit, that's the original Rick Ross. He did this. You know what I mean? Bruh. Just out of principle, I gotta break you off. Control Alt Delete.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
So makes sense. Okay, let's move on. We doing drip or trip, man. Drip or trip. We got a repeat offender here. And this is crazy. Because when Kendrick said, I hate the way that you dress, he should have been talking to this guy.
I know, like.
Because, okay, Mark Jacob. He got the handbag. I thought man, I'm scared to say anything right now because I don't even want to get canceled. Because he's wearing a whole skirt here. Yeah. It looks like with the Doc Martens, a do-rag to show that he's a little bit hood. And just the whole pose is just insane to me. Right. Is little Uzi Vert tripping?
I mean, I couldn't wear that to a barbecue. You know what I mean? No disrespect. I couldn't wear it to a barbecue.
You could wear this to a barbecue because it's like, look, the sleeves are out. Right. You know, it's cool.
He's showing off the guns.
Yeah, he's showing off the guns.
He's in the weight room a bit. We're doing some push-ups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, I mean, just the
stance. Is he dripping or tripping, man?
Just the stance, like.
Why you gotta stand like that?
You know what I mean? My daughter took a picture like looking like that, like her. Just the pose alone. You know what I mean?
Why does he have to stand like this? I don't understand.
He knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing. I wouldn't rock an outfit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. In my mind, he's tripping.
Got you.
He ain't wearing like I said, he ain't wearing the Rockefeller chain.
They ain't letting him wear that. Not during this campaign. Yo, Dennis Rodman here. Is Dennis Rodman dripping or tripping with this outfit?
You know what? I mean, Rodman been doing this forever. You know what I mean? He's a GOAT. From the fashion side, just to his status of being different but being cool at the same time, being a party animal. When you think about parties in the industry, you know what I mean? Think about Dennis Rodman.
Right.
He's dripping.
He's dripping?
I'm looking at that outfit right here, man. There's something I can wear.
You ain't wearing this no barbecue.
I wouldn't wear it. It'll be too hot. It'll be too hot.
What function are you wearing this to?
Huh?
You wearing this to a gala or something?
I'll probably wear that to a Wayne Warner event. All black.
Yo, you'll be lit in there with this.
You know what I mean? Real time.
He's tripping to me though. That's it, man. What? Any shout outs?
Oh man, I got a lot of shout outs. All right. First off, I want to shout out my young boy. You know what I mean? Jamal Fuller, one of our Jane and Finch kids. Not a kid no more. He just got a scholarship to Long Island University.
Big.
He'll be playing under Rod Strickland.
Nice.
You know what I mean? If you know Jamal Fuller's game, boy, he is He's big tough. Guard. Tough as nails. You know what I mean? Can do a little bit of everything. So I'm super proud. Him coming from Westview, going to Central at the time when Central had the prep program, and just sticking to the grind and, you know, staying true to who he is. And it took a little journey to get to where he's at, but he's there. He's here, and I'm proud of him. Just continue to work, man. You know what I mean? Everything you do after this now with your work ethic is going to be a bonus, but I'm proud of you. And I think the whole of Finch is proud of you too, man. You know what I mean? So salute to my brother, my little big bro, Jamal Fuller. I want to talk about my criteria in regards to when I'm selecting top fives.
No. We're not doing that.
Can I just do that real quick? Can I just do that real quick?
Because you're trying to save face.
I'm not gonna save face. I'm not gonna save face.
The hood is not happy with you.
The hood ain't happy with me, but it's okay. Listen.
We're done with it.
No, hold on. Can I just say, yo, if you didn't make a Metro All-Star team, sorry. You know what I mean? And if you didn't get an MVP in the All-Star game, I'm sorry. If you never played in the Rumble and T-Dot, you know what I mean? Get selected to play in that and get an MVP in that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. If you didn't get a scholarship or play U Sports, CIS, and help that team get to a final or be successful in that program as a hooper individually and team-wise, I'm sorry. If you didn't go pro, I'm sorry. If you didn't play for Team Canada, I'm sorry.
I'm seeing some lists that Stevie Morrison is like 20. It's like 21 in Jane and Finch. Junior Cadogan 28. I'm seeing some lists and I'm just like, whoa.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Bruh. And if you haven't played in a Jane and Finch tournament or a Top Gun tournament, you know what I mean? Growing up, like, that was what we used as the measuring stick and win it and get an MVP. I am sorry. If you didn't have impact, you know what I mean? Impact while you're hooping in the community, in the city, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, man. No disrespect. But that's what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? And it's just my opinion. But I'm just telling you what I base it off of. So, please, man. Easy with the comments, man. You guys are getting at me right now, man. But it's okay. Keep them coming.
Paul Campbell? Are you aware of Paul Campbell?
Paul Campbell?
Yeah.
Is that Pookie?
I don't. That's just you know, Junior Alexander. Are you aware of Junior Alexander?
Yeah.
You're aware of Junior Alexander?
Yeah. And these are older guys.
These are older guys that what's his name said? Kofi. Kofi was mentioned. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out Kofi, man. Okay. Terrence Williams.
These are guys.
These are probably elders that probably started it. Like, you know what I mean?
When I asked him about the Jane Finch list, that's who he mentioned and said, you know, these are guys that you wouldn't know. So it would be hard to explain. So he's like, it's very hard to do a top 5 Jane Finch of all time. But like you said, there's different criterias.
Right.
You go by, you know, accomplishments and things that they've done, like, you know, with the career. Not just you were nice and then you didn't really do nothing else with it.
Right.
So you're going off of that, and I understand. I understand. What you mean.
And that's top 5. Maybe at the end of the day, if we had a top 20 list, top 15.
I seen Banana like at 50 or something like that.
That's disrespectful. Don't do
I'm
that.
just saying.
They're
going in on the group chat, so that's crazy. So
you know what I mean, and don't let me get into my Al Bundy moment. You know what I mean? They better if they.
Yo, you're high on the list, bro. They got you like in the 60s or something like that.
Okay. Oh
yeah.
Hold up. They said I'm high in the list. I got 60.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right.
Kofi. Yeah, I went to bed. They were going. It was like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to put my phone down.
Okay. All right. 60. Don't let me get into my Al Bundy moment and start going over my shit. You know what I mean? But it's okay. It's okay. 60. Yeah. Oh, next episode. Watch what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
watch what I'm gonna do next episode.
This is why I didn't want to do this, man.
Watch what I'm gonna do. 60.
Take us away, please.
Let's do it.
Shout out. We got to shout out Sean Grant, Modman. We're gonna be, at the Top Gun tournament next weekend, next Saturday. Live on location. Make sure you guys are there.
Pull up.
Yes. But take us out, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, just continue to support, man. You know what I mean? Follow us on all social media platforms.
Yes.
We're on YouTube. Hit that like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. hiphop.hoops on Instagram. You know what I mean? Check out our website, hhhoops.
Yes, .com.
You know what I mean? Just follow us on all social media platforms. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are out here, man. Shout out everybody that's supporting. You know what I mean? We're talking about practice, man.
Talking about practice.
Blue brand, baby. We're talking about practice.
Yes, sir. Get your merch, man.
You see this face right here, man? That's the culture right there, man. Whoever said I was number 60, you know what I mean?
Hip-hop hoops.
At a Finch. 60?
Oh,
what are we really talking about, man? What are we really talking about? You know what I'm saying? Shout out Tidal League, man. Distant cousins, man. You already know emoji fingers. Android, salute to y'all. Y'all got some emoji fingers, too. And we out.
Let's go.
Let's go.